Hey, everybody, welcome back to another edition of Right Side Pride. We have Angela over there, Hector here. I want to get your thoughts on this video. We're going to stick on the topic of the Minnesota shooting. And there's obviously a lot that's been going on and circulating, speculation, opinions. She was right, he was wrong, other way around, he was, bless you.
Thank you. You want to start over?
No, we're good. Here we go.
Forgot where I was.
We don't edit too much on this show.
This is very graphic and very disturbing, but we're going to take a look up close at what happened in Minneapolis this morning on January 7th, 2026, with this ICE agent deciding to open fire against this woman.
Get out of the fucking car. No! No! Shame! Shame!
You can hear one ICE agent screaming at her, "Get out of the fucking car," as he is approaching the vehicle aggressively and then attempts to break in the car. This is all happening in a matter of about 1 second.
Get out of the fucking car. No! No! Shame! Shame!
Meanwhile, the other ICE agent has his gun pointed at her. She has her wheels turned to the right.
On that so far. Again, I want to get your opinion as prior law enforcement officer. Are you bothering to look? One question, then I'll give you the floor. But are you bothering to look at where her tires are pointed?
Like right now?
Well, when you're in the line of that, are you bothering to look where her tires are pointed? Are you trying to neutralize that threat of the vehicle barreling in your direction?
Honestly, I've not been that close to getting run over by someone in a car before when I was working as a police officer. But I will say that the momentum, the direction the car is going is more important to me than that's probably the immediate issue. If it was me, and these are all, Monday morning quarterbacks here, and cops hate this stuff, but because we weren't there.
Right.
But the fact that, apparently the car is like this far away from him or touching him, and the momentum is coming toward him, momentum being, a 3,500 pound vehicle coming at him, hitting him. I don't give a shit which way the wheels are pointed. From the front of the car, I cannot imagine anybody thinking, let's see, the wheels are pointed this way or that way. No. That's just, that's Hollywood. That's these people who've got zero law enforcement experience, but they've all got their crackerjack Juris Doctorate hanging in their bathroom
from Facebook University.
Right. Liberal land. So no, to answer your question, I seriously, I think the chances of me trying to pay attention to which way those two front tires are facing, if I'm in front at that location in that exact scenario, I wouldn't be paying attention to which way the tires are going.
And there's a lot of other factors too that are involved here, in that it's wintertime up there. Roads are potentially dangerous to begin with. So her tires being pointed any direction don't necessarily have an impact on where her vehicle may potentially be going.
And let's think about this. In this particular video, this ass clown is taking a picture or using certain parts of a video to push his narrative. But before this happened, she was blocking the street. She evidently was the lead vehicle of this convoy of dipshits that thought their job was to, or they were doing heroic work, or however these idiots describe themselves, blocking ICE's vehicles. And prior to this happening, she pulls up. There's a car coming this way that evidently was another ICE vehicle. that had to go around because she was pulling up this way, like this. This is her car, and this is the ICE vehicle, and they had to go around. She backed up as she's being told, "Hey, get out of the car." What does she do? The car doesn't sit there. She backs up. And then she starts to accelerate. She puts it in drive, evidently, because the front wheel starts spinning forward this way. And then they hit traction, and that's when she hits him, hits the federal officer. Well, by that point, any cop in their right mind would already be doing this, saying, "Hey, stop resisting, get out of the car," whatever he's yelling. So he gets hit, he's going to fire.
We'll play a little bit more of it here.
Turned in the opposite direction as these ICE agents. They know this. The car is angled to the right. They see her tires turned to the right. They're not pointed towards them. They're pointed away. And you can see the ICE agent that has his gun pointed at her. As she's making that turn, he could step back. He made the conscious decision to point his gun at her.
Yes.
And he made the decision to pull the trigger.
Yes.
At least 3 times at her.
No! No! Shame!
Why would she be backing up? They say, "Oh, she's trying to escape." Why is she trying to? First of all, she's disobeying a lawful order by backing. She's told to get out of the car. Stop. She doesn't do that. She backs up. Why? If she's trying to get away, why is she backing up? And if she's trying to get away, why does she go forward? Now, my belief, based on just my seeing these stupid videos from different angles, slowed down, speed it up, all, et cetera, is she didn't want to hit him on purpose, but she didn't care if she did.
Right.
Otherwise, she would have not put herself in that predicament. She would have stopped when she was told to stop because she was stupid enough to put herself in that predicament. She chose to back up. She chose to get up that morning, and she chose to go there to be an idiot. She chose to make these stupid decisions while she was there. I blame her for this 100%. I also blame all her socialist, anti-American, Democrat shepherds who are telling their sheep, pushing their sheep to do stupid crap like this. They don't care. They don't care. It's costing American lives. It's cost this woman her life. It cost her kids. If she's got kids, I've heard she's got 3. I've heard she's got 1. I've heard she's a lesbian. I've heard she's not. All these things. It cost her life. It cost them part of these people, her family and friends, to be a part of her life. That will not happen anymore. She was no longer part of their life. But they were egged on by the likes of Tampon Timmy, that dipshit mayor of Minneapolis, the dipshit that are running for mayor of Minneapolis, the AOCs, the Schumers, the Pelosi's, the Westmores, the Maxine Waters, the Booker,
Cory Booker and Al Green.
Cory Booker. Who's that other ass clown? Jeffries.
Oh yeah.
All these people, Jasmine Crockett, like they're encouraging people to do these things. It doesn't affect them. It's just fuel for them to say, look, TDS is real. Trump is a bad man. Orange man bad. That's all this is about. That's all these liberal fucktards. I am sorry, I'll put more money in the swear jar, but I am so sick and tired of these anti-American, socialist, communist pieces of crap, Marxists, Leninists, whatever you want to call yourself, Democrats who do this crap. This is what happens when they do that. Sorry,
that's okay. That and just to confirm, you're not saying every single Democrat. You're talking
No,
the
no,
far
no, no.
far left nut jobs that are the whack
Yes.
jobs trying
Just
to
the
egg
ones
this
that
on.
keep encouraging this.
Right. You know, people like John Fetterman, he's a Democrat and actually makes sense, which I never thought I would ever be able to say. But he's making sense, you know, and he's actually sounds like a sensible person that people should be listening to. Let's keep rolling though.
He intended to shoot her. And he knew that by shooting her at least 3 times that he would kill her. Tim Waltz said that they're going to be arresting this man, but they also need to arrest the other officers that were his accomplice.
So I have a couple of questions. Number one, how does he know what this officer intended to do? Number two, he is correct in saying that when he was shooting at her, he intended to kill her. Well, you're not shooting to injure. So
no, and honestly,
yes.
The intent is not to kill. The intent is to stop the threat.
And if death is,
if that's what it turns out to be,
right?
And you do this bullshit. This Hollywood. I saw a video earlier today. Oh, they should have shot out the tires. Really?
It's those same people that say, why didn't they just shoot that guy running in the leg?
Shoot him in the leg, yeah, or shoot him in the hand.
Shoot the gun out of his hand. Dumb stuff like that.
So, a gun is a deadly weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Can be used as a deadly weapon. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. It's a tool. It's like a shovel. I could beat someone to death with a shovel. Same result. Dead. But it's just an inanimate object. But it is a tool that can be used as a deadly weapon. You only use this tool, this particular tool, when you need to stop a threat equal in force. You got a 3,500-pound car trying to run you down. Yeah, absolutely. You got every right in the world to defend yourself. If there was another tool that could have been used to, I don't know, a giant invisible crane that pops out of the sky and picks the car up before it hits him. Great, let's do that. But that's not realistic either. But it's people like this who just, oh my God. They watch too much TV, too many movies.
I'm going to play it through so you can catch your breath.
Sorry.
Because after the shooting, they stood around. They did nothing. There was a doctor there that was offering his help, and they told him to get away, to step back.
Yeah.
It's an active crime scene, yes.
And then they ran away.
What did you do? You! Shame! 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 Shame!
I'm not laughing at what happened. I'm laughing at this shame.
At the ridiculousness.
Yes.
What's happening to her? What happened? Don't let the murderer leave! Don't let the murderer leave!
I wonder if they did yell that when those immigrants killed
Like the
any
criminals that
American
they are.
citizens.
You will be arrested, and you will spend the rest of your life in jail.
Eat a dick. No, okay, so you don't let anybody into your crime scene. I don't care if you don't know them as law enforcement or EMS, you don't let them in. I don't care. I could walk up and go, I'm a brain surgeon. I just left Sloan Gray Memorial in Seattle, and I'm here. I can do this. No, I don't know who the fuck you are. I don't care if you have your badge with you. Secure the crime scene. Then, okay. Absolutely, they checked on her. Absolutely, they did. That's where the first thing they did is they went up to the car. I guarantee there's video of them walking up to the car like this, checking to make sure that there's no more threat. Once they've verified there's no more threat, they check on her. If they can, I mean, honest to God, I've been to scenes where there's bullet holes in the face and the person's not moving. You check for a pulse. You see if there's anything you can do. Do what you can do, but you're also calling, not 911. You're calling for,
right.
Fire and ambulance. But these people like to, they're so freaking dramatic. That doctor, I'm a doctor. You have to let me in. No.
So, I had a question. Oh, as far as, videos like this and people like this with their videos, you notice they only show this video. This is the same one that's been blasted all over all the media outlets and everything else. They're not showing the other angle where you actually see the fender making contact with him.
You also know who else is pushing this video and won't show the other one. The shepherds of the sheep, the anti-American, socialist, communist, Marxist, Leninist, piece of crap Democrats who keep pushing their sheep to do shit like this. They also keep pushing that. Tim Walz did, that freaking moron mayor from Minneapolis did, the guy who's running for mayor of Minneapolis did. Not any of them have shown the other video and said, okay, wait a minute. This is unfortunate. And it is unfortunate. I'm so bad. I feel so bad for this woman's family. Her stupid choices got her killed.
Yeah.
But why not be honest and show that these people are fact phobic? There's a factual video evidence showing her hitting him, but they won't show that because it doesn't fit their narrative.
And here's my thing: if every single video showed that he wasn't in line and literally just shot her, arrest him.
Absolutely.
If he did that, then arrest him. I don't agree that all cops are bad, but I don't agree that all cops are good.
No, just like any profession.
Exactly. And I think at the end of the day,
all the bad doctors end up at the VA. So.
I think at the end of the day, of course, in a court of law, all of these videos will be shown, not just one video here, one video there. Of course, you'll have your, everything else. I think it's premature for everybody to essentially try this man in, the court of public opinion.
Nothing to try.
Right. But I'm just saying. But yeah,
I
just
see
the
what
way
you're
it's
saying,
going. Yeah, it's the court of public opinion that this man
Right.
is screwed at this point.
It all boils down to one thing: Orange Man bad. That's all this is.
Any final thoughts on this and things in general?
Let me catch my breath. This is a subject that hits home for me. I being a former police officer, I don't, I've been had videotapes of me. Even back then they had videotape. I was a cop during the Rodney King era and before and after the Rodney King era. And, everything we did was scrutinized, not as bad as it is today. But, I've had people file complaints against me that, I used to carry a tape recorder with me, a little pocket tape recorder on my Sam Brown. And every time I'd have contact with somebody, I'd turn it on. That thing saved my ass so many times because bad guys like to lie. Liars lie. And you got to protect yourself.
Yep.
And I did. And thank goodness there is video evidence. There are eyewitnesses to what actually happened.
Do you know if these ICE agents have body cams?
I don't know.
I haven't heard anything on that. But maybe they need to. Maybe that's something that needs to happen.
I love the fact that, all that crying about, their police brutality, blah, blah, blah. They should be forced to wear body cams. And they did. And it was like, that was the greatest thing in the world for the cops because just like carrying a tape recorder back in the day, it vindicates you. It just shows how foolish these people are.
All of this could be solved by what?
Being good humans.